Okay, I have this angel foiled. And remember, with the camera, you have the bird's eye view. Well, I decided, because I'm giving this as a gift to my oldest son, being an angel, the worst thing that could happen is if like a wing was weak. Now, I designed it kind of, I think, fairly good, that it wouldn't, I mean, it's packed in there pretty good. Like, this is the maybe a hinge point through here with the body and these wings, because everything else is really compact. Like, the only place it could really snap is the body here on the body, or these thin strips of the wings here. So I'm going to use it's called Strong Line, and I'm going to use it as reinforcement. You can use it for an internal steel reinforcement for lead and foil. So I just already decided that I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to try to weave it up into the pieces, probably between these two pieces here, these two, and then all the way up, and then over here as well. And like I said, I think I need to get something down the middle of this. Now, I don't see a perfect path other than maybe right through there, or maybe take a piece down through the heart and then down, just right in these lines. I could possibly try to go on the outside edge of it and just bring it up into the angel, maybe. These are just thoughts that I'm throwing around. That's what my intentions are. I want to add pieces of this reinforcement into the angel. So that's my goal right now. So I can't move the pins because there's so many loose pieces. So I'm just gonna feed it. If you can see, it's right about here. You got the bird's eye view, so you can probably see better than I think you can. I would assume it's about here now. I'm just gonna, if I have to loosen the pins, I will. Like, it looks like I might have to here. I'm gonna try to feed it up in there. As I go. Or maybe start here and lay that down, because it looks like that's already paved open. I'm just gonna try to get it up as high as I can get it to go. Oh, the glass is given. The glass is given. Okay, so let's stop there and see what we got without the gas. See, I don't want the glass to do that. I didn't. Because this is my good side. This is my side that, well, not that one side's worse than the other, but yeah, this is my good side. So let me try to get everybody back in order real quick. Well, not quick, but let me get everybody back in order. And there's spots. I told all the pieces when we started, everybody's got a spot, and you got to stay in your spot during this, because it is a little stressful when you have this many small pieces. I'm not going to lie. It's a wee bit stressful. If you don't think I wasn't talking to the piece while I was creating it, I'm just gonna let you know, yeah, I was definitely talking to these pieces because they're very small, and I was asking myself, what the heck was I thinking? But after I get done, I'll be thankful that I got it going. I'm just having a hard time getting the shoulder back in place here. So we're just gonna take a piece out. And then I'm gonna be able to lay it down, and then we'll start again. The pressure's coming from that, and it's not wanting to, because it's bent. It's got a curve, which I thought was gonna be in my favor. So it's up to here. I thought maybe I could get it to go a little higher. Let me see if I can. Start it up there and just lay it down in there maybe. If I can get it behind this piece. Yeah, there it is. Maybe I should have pre-paved it off camera and then got on camera afterwards and showed everybody what I did. Let me put that up behind those. Okay. If they'll stay, trying to get it. I don't want to bend it much, but I need it to not be forcing it back. Like it's really forcing it back. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully I didn't ruin my best wing here. Oh, goodness. There. There it goes. There it goes. There it is. There it is. Okay. There, we got it. I know my arm's in the way and you can't tell what I got, but I got that piece in there. Now I'm gonna close that tight. I have the strip in there. Now I need to get this piece, all these pieces to lay back down in it. Okay, let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this little guy out just a tad. This piece here, so I can put this down. And then this one goes in here. Yeah, they pop in and out sometimes, and this has really been a test of your will and love, I promise, because that's a lot of little pieces. Okay, so now I need to decide what I'm going to do with this. Which I believe it curves inward, So, or I gotta nip it. I either gotta curve it in or nip it. Because obviously this can't sit way out here with that big of a gap. So I may just have to nip it to bring this piece back in here. I mean, I would like to keep it, but I don't want to flip all my pieces out everywhere. Because that's a lot of pressure. Because if I put that like that, and it's up higher than what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be right about there. Then, I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but it is really in there from the top all the way down. It'll go from there, it's all the way down to there. So it's like really in there. And that's what I want. Okay, get this back in. If it wants to fit now, I don't know, because I did put this in here. That's probably why. I've been using these little stick pins to help push everybody over sometimes, like make room. Kind of guiding everyone around. Oh, that's tight still. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if that one got put upside down or not. Okay, let's try putting this one in first and see if what's going on. It doesn't want to go in for some reason. It's just saying I'm not going to fit there right now. Okay. Maybe I gotta scoot some stuff out a little bit here, because it was fitting just fine before. So I don't know what's going on here. I did move this out, so let me check this hair. Her hair might be not in its spot, causing let's see if I can get this hair to scoot up higher. Maybe that's throwing something off here. See, people's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, one little false move and look, you're just standing here for 30 minutes trying to get your pieces back in their spot. Little pieces are no joke, y'all. It tests your will as a human. It tests your will as a working, functioning person, not to just throw your project across the room. Trust me, I've been, see, pop, pop. If I wasn't on camera, I probably would have lost it. Just kidding, maybe, because I have lost it a few times. I'm not to that edge right now. But yeah. There's just too much pressure in here. I gotta figure out what to do to relieve the pressure. And the only thing I changed was this wonderful little anchoring piece. So that's that. That's the reason. I just know it is. It's you little love bug that I just put in. Okay, I scooted stuff a little bit. I scooted that wire a little bit over. So let's hopefully these go in. There. Hopefully it'll look right, because the more you play with them, the more they slide around. I think this one goes in right here and cuddles around that, like that. Yeah. And then you go up just a wee bit. And then there, yeah. And then you. And I don't know why you're there. Go over. No, lay down. I told everyone they have to be in their spots, and just look at them now. Everybody's just jumping around doing whatever they want. Now, I want to keep you on this side of that wire. Yeah, so this would be super easy if I had whole pieces, like bigger pieces, but I don't. So I thought I would share my frustration with the world. I don't know. All right, now I obviously gotta let it come back in, because this is the piece. Oh no, here's one more. So this one, I don't remember if it was this one or not. You guys got the bird's eye view. You would have to tell me, does it belong here or not? Yeah, I gotta get one of these back in here. Okay, once I get this last piece in, we'll be there, and I can start on the other side, which the other side has just been a complete horror from the whole thing. So hopefully it'll just be extra smooth over there this time. We'll see. Okay. So, from this green tip is right there. There's a piece of reinforcement wire that runs there, all the way down into that wing to here, and it stops at the blue. So green to blue tip. And I'm going to do that again on this side. And I'm going to find some creative way to put it maybe through the heart down. I don't know if I can get it to bend around that. But maybe just having it, just being in there, even if it doesn't trace up in. I'll try. We'll see. But I'm going to put this wire in to help and make sure that any weak spots are potentially strengthened is my goal. And nobody will even know. Well, anybody that watches my channel will know, but like anybody that sees it won't know. So, let's see about this side. This side's been on, see how nice and tidy this side is? This side has not been that nice and tidy for some reason. But it's still mine, so there it is. I think I'm gonna try to run it just like I just did that one. I'll go like, let's see. Probably from that bottom of this one, egg shape, down along those, outside of that, and down in between these. So it looks like the hardest part will be these loose pieces again, from here to here, getting these. So what I think I'm gonna do is just get these guys to move. And then I'll just case it around it and then put them back. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna slide this right in here. Hopefully everybody don't have to pop up and be all crazy. And then hopefully this will just lay right in there. Like that. We'll see. Because I sure do not want these to flick anywhere crazy hard. I'm gonna put something around the top so they don't flip all the pieces out. And then let's see if I can get this one. Yeah. Seems like this one has a little bit bigger of a gap, but yeah. Same idea, right? So it's right in here. It seems like it's got a bigger gap than the one there. Well, maybe. As soon as I let it go, everything popped up just like we thought it would. Okay, so let me see. You guys just stay in your spot, because we just need everybody to be friendly and stay in your spot. And the person that's arguing about this is this one because the spot got smaller. So we can change that too. I can probably make it bigger for him to fit in, maybe. We'll see. Oh, looky there, you fit anyways. Okay. Love bumpers. Look at you. Now it feels like this one's bowing out further. No, 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 no. Stay down, stay down, stay friendly. Come on now. Okay. I really need you to stay flat. There's a lot of pressure in here. A lot of pressure. Don't like that. You can tell there's a lot of pressure because everybody keeps wanting to pop up. You're bent, so get out of here. You're pretty much useless if you're bent. Okay. These guys are all comfy in their spots. Let's see. How much do I need you to be? Where do I need you to be? Over more? I think you gotta be a little closer to there. Oh, no shoulders. No. Let's keep our shoulders strong and firm, my love. Shoulders firm. See, you never know what piece of glass is gonna say, I had enough, and slide. You just can't predict it. See, the thing popped up now. So there must be loads of pressure here. Loads of pressure. Yeah, lots of pressure's going on. Maybe I'll just take this back out and straighten it a little more. There, now it's not so whatever. Just straighten it a little more. Like, let's just decide which way we want you to bend and move. Okay, you don't have to be forceful. You can just lay calmly. I want to between you two, which that isn't gonna work. So let's just move that. Remember, y'all got the bird's eye view, so if it looks all easy from there, that's because you're way up there and your hands are in this pot. So yeah, please don't think I'm doing everything wrong. I'm trying. Let's see. That looks good, except it's on the wrong side. It needs to be weaved and then into these two is the key. This one has to be on the outside. And that one has to be on the inside. Like this. And I think this is the side that has a bigger gap on these two wings. If I had to pick what side had a gap, I think it was this side. But we'll see. Hopefully. I'm not pulling it out too far. See, I moved one of these out. It looked like it was stretching the wings way too far. Oops. Okay, guys. Get back in your spot. Get up in your spot so I can tell where's what. Too far. Yeah, sometimes I have to take a photo of my piece so I can like get a view of it from above to understand if it, because there's so many little pieces, so how can you like know exactly where? Yeah, that's a lot of pins up there, where everything is. Oh my, that's a lot of pins. Okay, let's see this. Put you here, but you're supposed to be straighter, so let's see what's going on here. Are you too high? And then you here, and then you should be a little straighter. I think that's upside down. Okay, looks like it's trying to come together.